Hey, it's that guy Jack, and welcome back with Coffee Talk. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Coachella organizer. My parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Oh, that's a meme, right? I think I've seen that meme of that girl running away. Rachel Florencina confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Naiman and Maruki Harukami collaboration for new IP. Gail Naiman. I think Freya's profile mentions him. Oh, is that Neil Gaiman? That's Neil Gaiman. Haruki, and that would be what? Haruki Marukami? I don't even know. I've never even heard of that. If that's like what if they're doing the same like twist there in the name. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see your communication skills an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned. We learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. That sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked for you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain process before you can finally get the job if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think of this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come for a drink or work or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared to talk if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? Yeah, I still can't figure that out myself, so tell me. That won't be easy. But you'll need to judge based on their body language. Body language is bullshit. Look off. Yes. That would be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need to wear a special outfit for the job? Yes, you need to wear my blue stuff here. Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need any more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Welcome. Actually, real quick, I got something new on Tomodachi. You want to look at it? Rachel. Look on a new album. That's Unhindry. Alright. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Jack, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working for here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. Never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion. Coffee ground zero. Hey. It's not that. Neil's just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Secondly, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things about since we arrived, and we come to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place would be the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How'd she find out? Remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That's a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So now what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Ah. You shouldn't trust me with anything. What's that? Is there any drink that says that it's... I mean, she likes espresso. I know she likes espresso, but my favorite... this is my favorite description of any drink. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Barcelona. I'm just going to give her an espresso. Yeah, I'm just going to give her an espresso. So, here is your drink. Specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to prove it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really have to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We've learned extensively about Earth bodies, about all of the races. We do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. You're glad to hear that then. It's a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, you've heard about that term. It's still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. I guess we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write 3 and 5,000 words per day. Oof. I can't even write daily, and even then I only manage like 2,000, so... Oof. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I mean, she's an actual writer. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. Yeah, that's also true. I usually end up with about half of what I usually wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write between is 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, we do not. I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about numbers of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. We have learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things that are hard to understand. Also true. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. But it's not the most important thing. I would argue that length is probably the least important thing. I mean, I do like me some long stories, but you know, that's probably the least important thing to me when considering, like, when judging a story. So I still a valid perimeter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee? Ginger... Coffee? She said just a little bit, so I'm thinking she only wants one ginger, right? Wait. I'm just curious, real curious, real quick. What if I do double coffee and then one ginger? Does that matter? Just curious if that changed it any. That changed it completely, okay. Yahid Tubrick. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to the coffee cup and just sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? What does? They're just training Neil on how to talk to the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We're tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking in the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try, step by step. One small step for you. Might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle. Now that we know you're not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion, it's just... There's Aqua. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he was going to breed here. Where is Jack? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Oof. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Jack. It's nothing, really. But do you think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But do you not want to disturb this place business for any longer? As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. You're not wrong. That's why I said the event would be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But you didn't say the baby has to be born out of love. Didn't you say the baby had to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that. We also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That's what we study at Coachella. Is it? I know the real version is Coachella. This is Couchella, I guess. After that, we would be ready to be with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. It sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya. Let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let's return to our start behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Murder was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing here together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know? Are you on a date? Oh, you on a date? I just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. Oh. We don't have much. I don't have that experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. Oh, I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, you are correcting my grammar now, huh? There's a slip of the tongue, okay? I didn't even pick up on that anyway. It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things that need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy an experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? It depends on the game. In Aqua's case, my most advice is about the pacing, control, and the UI UX. Must be fun to finish working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish drafting time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please, be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I've read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And now I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than the others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Murder's going through. I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? I'm surrounded by 3 women told sharing is caring, but you know, that's... Alright. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? We put so much emphasis on share and sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. Sorry it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. Oh, been there. Been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Panic had a new game every 2 years. Yep. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under your I'll tell you under friend DA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in another genre. Isn't that the dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all the countless pitches, only a handful ever got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. You haven't released anything in the last 2 years? Sometimes the team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target, we jump in. No wonder you folks would consider the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long week getaway, right? Alright. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Alright, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Damn, I love them. Okay, see you folks later. They got something going on between them. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I gotta finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you're going to close anytime soon. Depends. I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want our drink to get going on with? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. Chocobi Naruto. Miruku. Alright, that's it for this episode.